So we've got my treasury of fairy tales again, and today I thought we could read, see, we've got the Tortoise and the Hare. Let's get started on this one. On summer evenings, all the woodland animals used to meet in a beautiful shaded clearing. They talked to each other about the day's events, played games among the trees, or just lazed about, enjoying the last of the sun. The fastest animal in the wood was the hare. He loved running and always won the races when the animals decided to have a game of tag. No one ever caught him. The slowest animal in the wood was the tortoise. He plodded along very slowly on 4 little feet, often arriving at the clearing at sunset as the other animals were ready to leave. "Here he comes," the other animals would say. Perhaps if he took the shell off his back, he might move a little bit quicker. Tortoise didn't really mind their teasing. He was a cheerful soul who wasn't at all bothered by being the slowest animal in the wood. He was the happiest at all when he was chewing tasty, fresh leaves. One warm summer's evening, the animals were all gathered in the clearing, chatting and lying around. As usual, Tortoise was last to arrive. "Watch out, here he comes," said Fox. "Get out of the way, everyone, or you might be run down." Everybody laughed at Fox's joke and went back to what they were doing. There he's coming in now, on his way. But this evening was a little different than usual. Tortoise slowly made his way to Hare, who was chatting to a group of friends. When Tortoise got there, he said, "Excuse me, Hare, but do you think you're the fastest animal in the wood?" "I don't think I'm the fastest animal in the wood. I know I am," said Hare smugly. "That's very interesting," said Tortoise, "because I'm certain that I could beat you if we were to have a race." "You beat me?" replied the hare in astonishment, and fell to the ground in an uncontrollable fit of laughter. "But you're the slowest animal in the world. You can't possibly beat me." "Well, if you're frightened of running against me, I would perfectly understand," said the tortoise, and slowly began to walk away. "Wait a minute," said the hare, just a little irritated. "I'm not frightened of running against you. I'm just telling you that you don't stand a chance. But if you insist on looking like a fool, when would you like to race?" "Let's meet here in the morning," said the tortoise. The next morning, all the animals gathered in the clearing to watch the start of this most peculiar race. Tortoise and Hare lined up behind the start line. "Who do you think's going to win? Do you think it'll be the tortoise or do you think it'll be the hare?" "Right," said Fox. "You will race around the woodland path and back to the clearing where the finish line will be. Whoever crosses it first will be the winner. Do you understand?" Hare and Tortoise nodded. "On your marks, get set, go!" cried the fox. Hare set off as fast as he could. He ran so quickly that after a few seconds he'd completely disappeared from view. Tortoise plodded along at a snail's pace, putting one foot slowly in front of the other. Tortoise's friends groaned. "Oh, this contest is over before it's even begun," they thought. "Move a little faster," they urged. "Don't worry," replied Tortoise. "I may be very slow, but I will still win this race." Far ahead, Hare was still tearing along at top speed. Looking back over his shoulder, he saw that there was no sign of Tortoise. "What an idiot I am," he thought. "Why am I running so fast? I'm a long way in front of Tortoise. I could walk all the way to the end and still beat him." Just then he heard a voice. It was his friend Badger. "Hi there, what's going on?" asked Badger. "I'm in a race with Tortoise," he replied. "With Tortoise?" exclaimed Badger, with a surprised look on his face. Then he exploded into laughter. "Well, you've got plenty of time. It'll take him hours to get to the finish line. I've found some beautiful fresh berries," he continued. "Come share them with me." Hare was feeling a bit hungry, So after looking at the track to make sure Tortoise was still nowhere in sight, he sat down with Badger to enjoy some delicious berries. When they had finished eating, Hare stood up and stretched. "Oh, thanks, Badger, those berries were lovely, but I'd better get on my way." "Don't worry," laughed Badger. "Tortoise is a long way behind you. I'd take it easy if I were you." "You're right," grinned Hare. "He'll be hours yet. There's no point in wearing myself out." Hare waved goodbye to Badger and walked leisurely along the path. It was a beautiful day, and he could feel the warm sun on his back. After a while, he began to feel a little sleepy. "I think I might just lie down and shut my eyes for a few moments," Hare thought. He found a lovely mossy bank to lie on by the river, gave a big contented yawn, and a few moments later was fast asleep. Oh no, who do you think's going to win now? But Tortoise hadn't stopped to eat with anybody, and he didn't decide to have a sleep either. After some time, Tortoise passed the sleeping Hare and plodded on towards the clearing. The other animals couldn't believe their eyes when they saw Tortoise making his way slowly towards the finish line. But what happened to Hare, they wondered. He was nowhere in sight. At that very moment, Hare woke up with a sudden start. "Oh no," he thought, "I must have been sleeping for hours. I'd better hurry." He ran along the path as fast as he could, but it was too late. Tortoise was just crossing the finish line as Hare ran into the clearing. All the animals gathered around Tortoise, patting his shell and congratulating him. "Congratulations, Tortoise," said Fox. "Nobody really thought that you could race Hare and actually win, but you did just that." "You've beaten me," said Hare breathlessly. I don't believe it." "I told you I would, didn't I?" grinned Tortoise. "Remember, slow and steady always wins the race." Then he plodded slowly off to enjoy a well-deserved meal of fresh green leaves. So just remember, just because you're the fastest at something doesn't always mean you will win. Sometimes if you take your time, just like Tortoise, you'll actually get the job done a lot better. See you later.